So we returned again, and for your eyes only, and I'm here with Derryl Theissen from
My Place Renovations.
Renovation, construction,
and
design.
That's right.
Right. So you've got the gamut going there, which I'm sure we're going to talk about as we get further into these tips. But basically, just to recap, we've talked about at least 5 good points that are going to save people a ton of frustration, time, energy, money. It could be all of those together. So just a few minutes of watching some videos. If you haven't checked them out yet, please do. But we're going to talk today about tip number 5 on the top 10 tips of mistakes or things that people should know before hiring a contractor or starting a big renovation project of any kind.
Yeah. Make sure you take everything into account before you start. You're thinking of making a room bigger. You may not realize now you need to change your lighting because it's too dark in the corners. Or maybe because you've made your room bigger, you're moving the couch or you're moving the table, and now you don't have the lighting you need for that. Maybe there's additional heating needed. Maybe you've put in new flooring, but you forgot that that's going to now make your old baseboards look really ugly.
Right.
So now you've got to factor in, hey, we can do this, we got to upgrade this as well. More electrical outlets. Maybe the switch is now in the wrong place.
Right.
It's behind the door instead of where it used to be. So all these things, if you're working with a contractor who can help you look at the whole scope of work, you're not going to start doing the work and then realize that you got to double the price of your renovation.
Right.
So lay everything out and make sure that you take everything into account.
That's fantastic. And now, is that the kind of thing where the best way to do that is to actually phone a contractor and say, hey, listen, do you come in, like I said, is that what you call an estimate or a site visit?
Yeah,
okay.
It's a consultation to look at your plan, see if it's going to make sense, make sure that it's going to fit somewhere in your budget, and then from there you can go get an exact price. I had a good one going there.
So, Derryl, obviously we're talking about tip number 5 here, which is making sure that you have kind of the whole plan laid out before you start working on it, obviously, which is really important because some of the details, obviously, I know I've missed, which is why, I talk to you guys like you now, because obviously you help me through all those details. So what are some of those things that people don't think of before they get started on the renovations that's going to cost them time and money?
Well, have your contractor come on site and do a consultation. Make sure you've thought of everything that you need to think of in terms of the scope of work, in terms of the costs related to that scope of work. And are you missing something? Because you've made the room larger. Do you need more heating? Do you need more electrical outlets, better lighting in the corners? Do you need to look at upgrading additional aspects of that room now that you've upgraded? Or can you somehow make it all work?
Or heaven forbid, my wife noticed the detail of, oh, these baseboards don't match now. Now what are we going to do, right?
Yeah.
Now we're going to go from the new style to the old style, or vice versa, right?
That's right.
So there's all these kind of things that I would never think of, and Joe Public probably, or Josephine Public, as you were, would probably not think of that, right?
Right.
So, I mean, to me, that makes a big difference in the fact that you renovate. There's the construction part, but you also have the design part, right?
Yep.
So there's all those factors that come together as one fluid unit to be able to help people with those unseen or unforeseen circumstances.
That's right.
So that is a great tip, and like you say, so get your trusted contractor on site to make a site visit and consultation.
That's right.
Great,
Yeah.
great. That's a great idea, and again, another great tip. So again, if you enjoy these tips or you want to ask Derryl a question that we haven't covered, how can people get a hold of him?
Email me, Derryl at renovatemyplace.ca, or you can call me 880-4682.
Right. Excellent. Well, that's excellent, and we appreciate you joining us, and obviously contact Derryl at any time. I'm proud to say he's my renovator, and if you don't hire Derryl, at least listen to Derryl's advice and hire someone who does the things that we're talking about on these videos. So we'll see you on video number 4. Okay, we're making our way here. Video number 4, we'll see you next time.